Now from the North Shore of the Allegheny, there's a beautiful look at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. It should be a good Diamond Dynasty matchup tonight between the Highlanders and the Force. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Joe Panic is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Wilson gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game. Kike Hernandez gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
You know, guys, we talk about it all the time. Leadoff walks are so dangerous, and we'll see if they can take advantage of this one.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Back in standing.
Just checking.
1-2. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. There to take it is Marte for the first out. Freddie Freeman gets his first opportunity now. Runner at first with 1 gone.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate that the number 2 guy couldn't at least move that leadoff man into scoring position. And that makes it a little tougher on the middle of the order to drive in that early run.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
And on 0-2, I think you're better off trying to bounce that thing rather than leave it up. Even though that's high, it's a dangerous spot to miss.
3-2 now as Wilson runs the count full. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in Jared Saltalamacchia. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And another foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. Dexter Fowler steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Yeah, you've got a cold night. The ball won't be carrying as well. So you can afford to take a few more chances in the strike zone and challenge some guys. In that case, up in the strike zone.
The 2-2 pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Jason Hayward comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for Harlem, center fielder,
Weakly hit towards first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Starling Marte gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame.
Nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will... Rocket Primetime makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. That's by him for strike one. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Wilson's ready, looking to put him away here on a ball and two strikes. Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Settling in now, Michael Conforto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Francisco Lindor into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. To his left, Villar. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ryan Zimmerman strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
First baseman, Ryan.
Fastball's too high here, 1-0. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Jay Austin steps into the box.
Second baseman, Jay Austin.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Fowler at the track. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Todd Frazier is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and one away.
Well, too bad that last guy couldn't advance the man into scoring position, so now it's probably going to take a gapper to get him home.
And this is right by Saltalamacchia to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard up the middle, fielded by Panic. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Coming to the plate now, Steve Pearce. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's a first pitch curveball taken up and in for a ball, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. And a throw over to third, but he'll be in there easily.
Wow, his speed bailed him out big time right there.
swinging a soft liner. Throw to the plate. And he will score as he beats the tag by Saltalamacchia. Yadier Molina set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. In there, a base hit. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And he is in there. C.J. Wilson gets a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Into the seats, 0-1. I'm set with the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mars set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Pulled toward right center field. Hayward has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Joe Pennick will get a second shot now. He worked out a walk to open the ball game.
And you know, Matty, it was a really good at-bat he put together, too. He saw a lot of pitches, and that's exactly what you want from your leadoff guy.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Molina has it, but he can't get it there in time. Pennick is aboard after the strikeout.
Ah, the old strikeout minus the outplay. Go figure.
Kike Hernandez stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Wilson comes set. Here's the 0-1. Ripped on the ground to first. He'll go to the bag for 1, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Freddie Freeman is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's set. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Jason Hayward will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. That's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Jonathan Villar comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Freeman backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Starling Marte is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
2 out, nobody on. Ground ball left side. Oh, and it goes right under the glove as he can't even knock it down. Ready now, Ryan Zimmerman. He reached on a single in his first try.
Ryan Zimmerman.
From the stretch, Marte off for second. Pitch is high, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch is a cold strike, the throw. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Saltalamacchia waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. the inning, Jared Saltalamacchia, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Molina is under it, and he's set down, one away. Dexter Fowler stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he was right on the off-speed stuff and hit it well, but just didn't have any luck. It's going to be interesting to see if they stay with more fastballs right here.
Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Frazier. Throw gets him, 2 down. Rocket Primetime is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Jay Austin is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Tap fouled at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Hit to third. One away. Into the box, Todd Frazier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The batter,
Steve Pierce steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. High in the air out to center field. Fowler has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Michael Conforto, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Wilson steps into his windup, 0-1 on its way. And he takes this one high, 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Marte has a beat on it. 1 out. Francisco Lindor stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Squared that one up just a little late. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. Hit hard towards center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Martin Perez comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play.
Yeah, and everybody's got a different opinion on this situation. But in reality, it really comes down to how the pitcher is with the bat in his hands and what he can do.
Now to the plate, Joe Pennick. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman. The second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. And on the error, a run is going to score. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. Grounded to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Yadier Molina comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. The pitcher, C.J. Wilson, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. One there. Jason Hayward will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep from rolling over.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Sent on the ground out to second. The tag, and he is out. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Freddie Freeman steps in here to lead off the sixth as the rain continues to fall here.
Well, I'm glad I'm up in this cozy booth with you guys because it kind of looks pretty miserable down there to me.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike two. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Wilson looks in. Here's the 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
And that misses 2-2. 3-2 now as Wilson runs the count full. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
The catcher, number 39, Jared Saltalamacchia.
Jared Saltalamacchia stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
A little bouncer. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Dexter Fowler will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. Rocket Primetime will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So striding in, Michael Conforto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third.
The batter, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away.
Yeah, and this is one of those make-or-break moments in a ballgame, Matt. You don't want to let an opportunity like this in the middle innings get away from you.
Not close. It's 2-0. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Nipped the corner. 2-2. And a bunt attempt now, but this is foul and the inning is over. What was that all about? Jonathan Villar will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Panic onto the grass. 1 down. Starling Marte will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Ryan Zimmerman will stand in. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. First offering on its way. Marte off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second. 1 out and a runner on second base. Hot shot to third. Oh, what a stop at first. He goes to first. It's in time.
No way. That was awesome.
Now batting.
Jay Austin will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Runner goes for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And there will be no throw as he takes third with ease. 2 outs here with a runner at third. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he's safe. Drilled down the line. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's now 3-1.
Third baseman
Todd Frazier steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up. He'll go the short way to panic at second, and that ends the inning. Martin Perez is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And you know, guys, it's never fun to have your pitcher leading off an inning for you in this situation. But hey, who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky.
Devin Mesoraco is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run.
Now batting. Second baseman, Joe Panic.
A solo shot here to left as it's now a 3-2 ball game. And he's retired here, 1 away. Kike Hernandez digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Freddie Freeman will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the tradition.
Brett Cecil will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Steve Pearce will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
Right fielder.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Fowler. 1 away. Yadier Molina digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Yadier Molina
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Conforto in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. C.J. Wilson stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. Travis Shaw will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Travis Shaw.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
Now back, center fielder, Jason.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they push the lead to 4-2. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Number 35 will come in and pitch now.
Number 35.
Leading off the inning, Jared Saltalamacchia, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Molina gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Saltalamacchia is retired, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 24.
Into the box now, Dexter Fowler, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. Rocket Primetime will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Conforto. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And that's too high, ball 2. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. But the runner's back easily.
Simple throw over there.
And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again a throw, being especially careful here. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit sharply toward the right side. Pierce is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Jonathan Villar stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Cecil's ready. Here's the 0-2. Towards second. And reined in, 1 away. Starling Marte digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
To short, hit hard. Lindor is there. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Ryan Zimmerman gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And this is up and in, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Francisco Lindor, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Now playing shortstop.
And a save situation here, so on comes the right-hander Fernando Rodney. Rodney comes set, coming at him with the 0-1. Line drive to left. Marte is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
Brett Cecil steps in now.
Cecil.
Mark Teixeira will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Mark Teixeira.
And Rodney with the good fastball out of the pen. No balls and a strike.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Swung on and missed by Teixeira, and they've got him right where they want him now. 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Joe Pennant makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Austin charging this one. And a high throw to first, but is able to reach up and grab it, and this ball game is over. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is